Okay, so this is a post-construction. No. Well, yes, it is a post-construction cleaning walkthrough. So let's do this. So this is not part of it, right? This is just regular dust that's been here for a while. And then you put your hand on it, you realize it's sticky because there's oil from here on this. So that's why you always got to come and do the walkthrough so you can feel it. So here, you can tell it's sticky right there, right? So that's how we know. That's why we always want to come and do the walkthrough. So we're going to clean it, and we're cleaning both sides of the window because obviously we should be able to. Yeah, mechanism works properly, no issue. Well, maybe we might have an issue because it's coming out on this side, right? So we might have an issue, but we'll deal with that when we come to it. So yeah, all this is going to get cleaned out. Clean both sides of the window, and then the top here is going to get cleaned out nicely. Over here it's also the same thing. All this we're going to remove the grease that's here, remove all that. All this we're going to remove. You see that grease right there? We're going to remove all this grease. All this we're going to remove all that. So this cabinet needs a very thorough cleaning. So we're going to degrease that cabinet, but this cabinet is not going to get degreased, right? So we know to bring the grease and substance for this particular type of cabinets, stuff like that, right? Okay, inside here, also we'll get it sanitized, take the smell out, get it steam cleaned. Over here, same thing. The surfaces will be on this side, right? And then over here, same thing. So we'll come here, then inside here, get cleaned out. All this is get cleaned out, all that, right? Inside here, we're gonna get cleaned, the doors and inside the cabinets. The washing machine, you're gonna get clean this side of it. All this is gonna get cleaned out. Inside that, all that baseboards is gonna get cleaned out nicely. See your baseboards right there, gonna get cleaned out nicely. They're gonna paint, so we probably might not even need to do that because we're going to paint and they haven't painted yet. So in here, we'll get sanitized. Inside the refrigerator, also will get sanitized. So this will get cleaned out nicely, right? All this, you know what I mean, nicely. So cleaned out nicely, all that. So we represent the owner of the property, so we have to make sure that the owner gets the best cleaning so they could rent it out. So if you are a property owner and you're looking for a company that will represent you, yeah, all this stuff will get cleaned out. So as you can see, they're still working, they're doing. The floor is nice. The floor does not need much work. So, and it's a good contractor. So the floor is very protected. So it's really nice. Different contractors. As if you follow us, you see there's different type of contractors. And this is a very neat contractor, right? See, he has paper. One thing that you know, you have a good contractor if he has paper. So, because all he's gonna do is extra. This is extra money he's gonna use this to put on the floor, and some people will cut that out. So, but yes, all this will get cleaned out, top to bottom. In here, we're gonna do our best to clean all of this, right? We're gonna do our best to clean all of that. We might clean in there too, just to take it out, give it a little better. If we can, we might even take out the filter and clean it out. This is a total cleaning because we are representing the owner of the property, so everything is gonna get totally cleaned. Nothing is, they want the whole thing done so they can rent it out. Same thing with this windows, all the windows get the same thing. Doors get down. We might not even need to do that because, like I said, all this is gonna get painted, so we might not need to do a touch up for this particular property. And then in here in this bathroom will get sanitized, get a thorough deep cleaning. The grout is fine. Doesn't need much work on the grout. So just need a good thorough cleaning. That's it. There's a little bit of discoloration, but that can't be helped. It's just an old tap. So it's gonna be over here. Same thing. All this is gonna get cleaned out. Same thing over here. All this dust, window, over here, everything, same thing, right? In there, everything cleaned out nicely. And then when we come here, see, get some job done. See, there's some work going on. Now, this is a good contractor, right? He's sanding the walls. So, see, always I talk about finishing. He's sanding the walls, but if it's a messy contractor, he wouldn't care about putting anything on the floor. He would just let the things fall on the floor and then sweep it up as a man. But this man is a professional. He knows what he's doing. He cares about his work. So look, it's neat. Look around him. This is what you call a good contractor. We show you contractors all the time. So this is a good contractor. This is what you want to hire. This person is not going to cost you any extra money. When his job is done, it's done, right? When his job is done, you are not going to pay me to come and clean the floor because he left some stuff on the floor. That is what you want. That is what you want. You see, look on the floor and look at all this thing. If you go to a messy contractor, you are going to see dust. Now, let's see what he's working. He's working. It's not like he's not working. Look, the man is working, right? I'm sorry, do you have a phone number people can call you? You have a phone number? Yeah, take your mask off. What's your phone number?
904-6989848.
Say that again.
904-6989848.
And who did they ask for? Ask for who? What's your name?
Indrid.
Indrid. So ask for Indrid, and it's
904 69 89 848.
848. This is we just showed you today. We showed you all the work that we did, right? All the messy contracting stuff that we did. And now look, I mean, I'm just glad I came here for a walkthrough, and look at this, right? So now you have the man's contact, and if you're looking for a good contractor, he's in Brooklyn, right? I'm sure he says Manhattan, Queens, give him a call. He will tell you what his cost is, and the finishing. This is what you want, right? You don't pay extra as an owner. You're not gonna pay anything extra because look how clean it is. And this is a messy work. What he's doing is not a clean job. It's messy, right? It's so messy the man has a mask on. That's how messy it is. And look, all this. But look around. This is the standard we promote. This is the standard. I'm happy. I just love it, right? You would say, oh, I'm a cleaning company. I should love it when a contractor is messy. No. When a contractor is messy, my customers pay too much. I don't want my customers to pay too much, right? I want my customers to be able to do what they need to do so we can make more business. That's the focus. Think about the long run, right? The long run. We're going to be on this earth for a very long time, right? So we don't need to rush it, right? We don't need to rush it. We're going to get what we're going to get. So with that said, thank you very much. I'm going to post this, and you got his contact information, get him up. Thank you.